Hi, everyone. I wanted to give you a quick walkthrough for this week's discussion post because it's a little different. You're going to be using your Week 2 U Science PDF report, the one that you submitted in last week's assignment. So go ahead and open up that file now, and I'll walk you through where to look and what to do. If you can't find the file, you can always log back into your U Science assessment and re-download that report. Start by opening your U Science report and scroll to the table of contents. Here, you'll see results are organized into categories like interpersonal style, work approach, idea generation, and more. Choose a category from your report to focus on for your original post. Once you've picked a category, scroll to that section in the PDF. Every category has 3 aptitude types associated with it. Your aptitude is listed near the beginning of each section. For example, under interpersonal style, it says, for me, you're a blended energizer. You're accommodating and flexible. So blended energizer is my aptitude. When I go to the second page of the interpersonal style category, I find more information about my aptitude and a bit of information about aptitudes of my friends and coworkers. Above this section, you will see 2 key areas titled Easier for You and Difficult for You. These are bulleted lists that describe things you may naturally find easy or challenging based on how your brain is wired. These bullet points are super important because this is what you'll be reflecting on for your post. For your original post, state your chosen category and aptitude. For example, within the interpersonal style category, my aptitude is blended energizer. Then review the Easier for You section and think about which items you may agree or disagree with. You will write your post to reflect on these questions. Are these items in the Easier for You category true? What experiences have helped you get better at those skills? Do you have any tips or strategies for classmates who might find these skills difficult? Now you'll do the same for the Difficult for You section. Do these points sound accurate? What's challenging about them for you? And what would you like help with? Before you start commenting on other people's posts, it's crucial to understand this very next part, that every category has 3 aptitudes, but only one that fits you. Make sure you note what type of aptitude you chose, and because you'll need it when replying to your classmates. Now for your replies. You will need to reply to 2 classmates that have a different aptitude than you have. For example, since I'm a blended energizer within the interpersonal style category, I would only want to make responses to classmates who are extroverts or introverts. In your reply, tell them what category you chose, what your aptitude is, what your experience is with something that they listed as easy. You might also find it's easy, or you might find it's very hard. Explain that, what you struggle with, and what you want advice on. Let me show you a quick example. So let's say your classmate decided to pick idea generation. So you're going to need to go find idea generation first thing. Go to the table of contents. That's on page 22. So we'll go down to page 22. Here it is, idea generation. Your classmate is listed as a concentrated focuser. So you're going to check on yours to see what you are. And here it tells me you are a brainstormer. That means we have different aptitudes and I can respond to the student. If they had the same aptitude that I do, I'd need to choose a new person to respond to. So what you're going to do then is you're going to look at what's easy and difficult for you and compare that to what the student has written. So, for example, if you were writing this, you might write something like, in the idea generation category, my aptitude is brainstormer. I really enjoyed reading your post and hearing how you approach the idea development as a concentrated focuser. You mentioned it's easy for you to pick out one strong idea and refine it. So you're pointing out something that the student said was easy for them. Now you're going to tell them something that you struggle with. Sometimes I struggle with that because my brain tends to run in a million directions at once. So I think you're kind of getting the idea. I'll leave this example right here for you to look at, but that's how you're going to do that. Just remember to respond to two different people from two different categories if possible. The main thing is they have to have different aptitudes than you do. If you have any questions or are lost, don't know what to do, give me a call or a text. That's the fastest way to get in touch with me, or you can email me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.